In another video, I had said visibility was bad for productivity. In fact, I called it a virus. But a good question is, how did we get here and what can we do about it? First, how did we get here? The reason organizations are asking you to be more visible is because managers no longer have insight into their people's work. That's the plain truth that no one wants to talk about. If they did, they will not need visibility. I'll give you a real example. There's the heating and cooling company, there's the mobile phone company that provides services for me. I have never seen their staff, but I feel the heat and cool when I need it, and I pick up my phone and I make calls, and therefore I know they are performing. I don't need to see them to know they are doing great work, and I appreciate them. In many organizations, there's a decoupling between what the manager does and what their staff do. There's no correlation between a strong performing manager and a good performing staff. There isn't clarity about what it means to be successful, and therefore the people ensure that they are visible to their bosses because that becomes the new marker of success. So if you want that to end, you need to make sure that there is a correlation and the numbers are clear. But when did it become a virtue? It only became a virtue because of every other thing that happens in organizations. When an abomination is allowed to last more than a year, it becomes culture. And so we've taken that vice, that virus, that issue that we've had, and since we've not fixed it, we've dressed it up in another thing and called it virtue. And therefore, for organizations to perform, they need to remove that toga. They need to realize that when you signal that a person needs to be visible, you are signaling that you don't have insight into their work. You're signaling that you're not giving them clear direction about what it means to be successful, and so they need to show up in front of you or your leadership team. So first, we need to demystify visibility. And second, we need to do the hard work of making sure that people's goals are clear and ensuring that managers are only considered high performers if their people's goals ladder up into theirs. And once we do that, you would see that the need for visibility will drop significantly in organizations and there'll be higher performance in those systems.